Okay, so we're just gonna make a video, and I just wanted to talk about things that happened in July because it's now August, and a lot has happened. Not really a lot, but it's been a crazy month. I was actually depressed last month in July, and I'm tired of being depressed, but my dog died last month on July 5th. He passed away, and I would tell you like the whole story on how he passed away, but I don't want to cry right before my appointment, and I just miss him dearly. So he's been gone for a whole month now and 2 days, and like, let me tell you, the month of July was like the longest month, and I think that was because he was gone. And I don't know, it's just been like a long month, and I can't believe it's barely been a month since he's been gone, because it feels like more than a month. But I deeply miss him. Everybody in my family misses him. He was our family dog. He was like one of the kids. He used to play with the kids a lot. And he was very hyper and very funny. He was a Maltese. And yeah, we miss him very dearly. I would probably express my feelings a little more, and I probably could if I went into detail about how he died and everything that happened that day, but I'm sick and I'm tired, and I have a doctor's appointment here soon, so I don't want to cry before that even happens. But yeah, we love him dearly, and we had him cremated, and his ashes are at home, and my kids are having a hard time processing it, especially my son. So we just told him, you know, like, Leo's no longer here with us. He's in this box now, and once he gets older, he'll probably understand, obviously, more. But yeah, but other than that, the other things that came into July were these horrible boys that were on my messenger messaging me. So what these boys, so the first boy, he messaged me on Instagram, and he was asking me if I wanted to sell my pics to him, and I was like, no. Like, that was a weird question to ask somebody. Like, maybe if I had a OnlyFans, which I would have done, I would be selling my pictures, but some of these pictures are getting sent around on my reservation, so I don't want to be the next one, so I'm not gonna do that. But anyways, he messaged me, and I said no, and I know this kid from somewhere. We're like around the same age, I think. Maybe he's younger a little bit, but I clicked on his Instagram, and his account's private, so I just left it be. But the very same day, or the very next day, I logged onto my Facebook, and he was on the People You May Know account. And so I clicked on him, and you wouldn't believe the first thing I seen. And the very first post that was on his profile was him proposing to his girlfriend. And like, let me tell you now, I believe it was the day after he asked me if I wanted to sell him pics. The day after he did that, or the day before. I don't know when they actually did the proposal, but it was posted on that day that I looked at it, and I was just so flabbergasted. Like, dude, you asked me to sell pictures, and you turn around and propose to your girlfriend. Like, what in the hell is that? Like, or you do that behind your girlfriend's back in the first place? Like, what in the world is going on? But yeah, so he's engaged, and I don't want to ruin that girl's I don't want to be the one to ruin her day. I don't want to be that lady. So I'm pretty sure, you know, if she's with him long enough, like, she would realize what he's doing. But right now, because I've dated the guy for like ever, and I realized what he was doing, and I still took him back and stuff like that. So when she's ready to leave, she can leave once she finds out what he's doing. You know, I'm not gonna put it out there, but yeah, I still don't know who that guy is. I just know he grew up in the same town as me, and I can't remember his name, and even if I wanted to tell her, I couldn't show her who he was or what he said to me, because I deleted the messages right away because there's no point of having that on there with me. I just recognized the picture mainly and his name, which I'm bad at names, so I can't even remember that right now. And yeah, so now he's engaged to his now fiance. I just think that's crazy. You guys are horrible. Like, why? Like, you know, I hope he straightens up and does better. Like, you need to do better. You need to do better for her, and for yourself. Like, God, why do I do better for yourself? Like, straighten yourself up if you want to have a future. But yeah, that being said, that happened in the month of July. The only reason why I could think why he would ask me if I went to sell him pics is because I posted a picture of me in my bathing suit, which I'll put right there. And that's it. And so the second story begins with me at work, and I hear on these little intercom walkie-talkies that they use in a hospital that are kind of quiet because you can't shout it to the whole world. So like walkie-talkie type of things. I can't think of what their name is either. My brain is fried. But they announced that there was a mom and she was going to 4th floor. So usually when that happens, I do all the mom COAs and I do her insurance and all that stuff. I'm in charge of that. And I was waiting around for a long time, and she was up on the floor for a while, and I still haven't got anything, and I didn't want to rush them, so I just grabbed the blank COA, and it was a busy day, so I went to go get my other patient's signatures and stuff, and because I didn't want to fall too behind. So yeah, with that being said, I went to the floor. I didn't even know who her name was, so I asked the nurses, and they told me. So yeah, I went on with it, and I got her signatures. Everything went well. Everything went fine. I didn't notice anything weird going on, just like every other mom. But yeah, so I go down to my area, and finally when it died down, I started scanning in everything and entering information, making sure everything's up to date. And I got to her name because I didn't have any information of her address and when the last time she was there. I started going through that, and I realized that this lady's emergency contact was trying to message me and ask if we wanted to meet up the next day, and I thought that was weird. But yeah, and I see him as this guy that's messaging me. He messages me like every other week, but I see his name as her emergency contact because that is her spouse. They're married, and I was so flabbergasted because I did not know he was married. His profile shows no girlfriend, just shows his kids, his two kids, because he has 2 kids. And sorry, I'm kind of losing track, but yeah, I was flabbergasted because this guy's been trying to message me for every 2 weeks or something, and we used to actually hang out and talk to each other 2 years ago. And from what he told me, him and his kids' mom weren't together, but I think during that time he was talking to me, she was pregnant with her 3rd kid. So he was lying to me. He did not tell me he was married. From far as I know, him and his kid's mom weren't together, which I understand because I was going through the same thing. That wasn't a big deal to me. But he was hiding a whole life and a whole pregnancy from me. So, and the fact that I didn't even know that whole entire time until that day that she came into the hospital, and I had to check her in that, that's her husband, and he's actually a taken man. So I messaged him since he messaged me that very day, and I was like, dude, you have a whole wife. And she came in here, and I talked to her, and I had her sign papers, so I was wondering if she was looking at me funny or anything. I didn't even know she was taking her, or he was taken. So if you see this video, I apologize. But yeah, since I finally knew who this lady was and I figured out that this is his whole wife, I looked her up on Facebook. And yeah, they're gonna be having their 4th kid together. And she knows that he does this, so I hope, she feels better and makes the right decision soon. And I just felt horrible. Like, I was so flabbergasted for like a whole week because damn, these guys are horrible. They're crazy. And I actually gotta get to my appointment, so. But yeah, that was basically everything that happened. That was everything that happened in the month of July. 2 crazy men who were asking me for stuff they shouldn't be asking for. And yeah, so I'm kind of getting nervous because my appointment's about to start. Not start, but it's gonna start here soon. And God, I hope I walk out with teeth. But yeah, it's gonna be a crazy day. And the guys are horrible, but I would just put his last name kind of out there. I'm not gonna say the right last name, but his name sounds like mailman. So I just think that's funny. And yeah, I just got done with my appointment and my teeth are pretty messed up. I'm not losing any teeth yet so far, but I got a lot of stuff to do and very pricey. Kind of disappointment because I thought my dentist would cover more, or my insurance would cover more, but they didn't. So yeah, I'm on my way home, and let me tell you, I started shaking when I seen the dentist, and I almost started crying. Like I was holding in tears when I told him that my jaw pops. I don't know why that was something to cry about, but I did. It's so shameful. Okay. But yeah, my ribs hurt for some reason. But I'm ready to go home. It's been a long day and drink my coffee. Ooh. Okay, so now I'm driving home, which it's almost 12, so I'm gonna basically just go home and come back up right after. So, I don't know. I should just stay up here. To be honest. But yeah, I did not expect to be that scared and nervous of the dentist. Like, I was fidgeting. I was twitching my leg, and like I said, I almost started crying, and it's very crazy. Yeah, I was very sad. Never knew I was that scared of a doctor, but to be honest, I already knew I was scared. Like, it made sense. I never went to a doctor forever. I'm scared of losing teeth. And yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. My voice, I'm still scared. I'm still scared. But now I have a lot of things to pay. So one of them's like $800, and 2 of the other appointments like $300. So if I do the math, 13. So 6 plus 8 is like $1,400 that I have to pay for my treatment, which isn't bad. The doctor's scaring me. He's like $4,000. I'm like, God damn. But like we said, he's not the price of what they said is he's not the price expert, so thank goodness. Anyways, I'm gonna go home, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call my boyfriend and talk to him, I guess, because like I said, a very traumatizing day. Big step forward. Mama. But yeah, you guys have a good day. This is gonna be the end of my video. Bye.